Too close for comfort. Reports are that the Celebrity Edge was sailing a little bit too close to shore on a recent trip to Hawaii. We'll share that with you on the show today. We're also going to share an interesting guarantee. Holland America is guaranteeing passengers who visit Alaska that they will see some certain thing. We'll share that with you. And Nude cruising. Speaking of seeing things, Nude cruising is back. The Nude cruise is open for 2025. Some people have already booked. You'd be surprised at what you're going to see, how much you're going to pay. We will talk about that on the show today. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Friday to all you Islanders. We're at the end of the week. Hopefully you're watching us when you are done with work for the week. You have already checked out. You're enjoying your weekend. We are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. Catching up on the latest in cruise news across the industry. We're going to talk about several different things on the show today. A cruise ship coming too close to shore. I can't wait to share this Holland America story with you, and we'll wrap it up by talking about some nude cruising. But first, we are happy to have you with us. If you're not a subscriber yet to the channel, you're not a member of this community, be sure you subscribe, ring that bell to receive notifications when we upload content. Some big things coming out this weekend, the Carnival Firenze ship tour, and we'll start producing our vlogs for that trip as well. We're excited to share that with you. Let's talk about the Celebrity Edge coming up on the edge of an island in Hawaii. Investigators are looking at this. An investigation has been opened that the Celebrity Edge sailed dangerously close to the shore of Kauai on a recent trip to Hawaii. There's social media post out there. There's video out there that shows the ship pretty close to shore. She's at a beautiful place where they've actually filmed movies like the Jurassic Park movies, Pirates of the Caribbean. She's not supposed to be that close, though. Reports say that the ship was only 1,000 feet, a fifth of a mile from shore when she wasn't supposed to be within 3,000 feet from shore. This, of course, is to protect the environment, the marine wildlife, and things like that. You can see different things on social media. An investigation has been started by several different agencies. Listen to this. The Department of Land and Natural Resources is looking at this, investigating this. The U.S. Coast Guard has opened up an investigation on this. The State Department of Transportation is looking at this as well. We're not sure if the captain knew where they were at, if they tried to get a little closer because this is a very beautiful part of the island, or what happened here. If indeed Celebrity is found guilty of getting too close, there will probably be a fine in effect. But this brings back some memories, right? I've seen people on social media share, and some people who are afraid to cruise say, this is why I don't cruise. Things like this scare me. Of course, we remember the incident that took place with the Costa Concordia years ago, getting too close to shore, and what happened there. We're thankful, of course, nothing like that happened here. This is more of a marine protective situation than it is a danger to the ship or something like that. We will keep you posted on what the investigation yields in the days and weeks ahead. Let's move on to Holland America and the news and a new guarantee that they're offering. Sailings that are going to Alaska from here to 2025. Almost every single sailing, they're guaranteeing this. There's some shorter ones, 3-day sailings that they're not going to guarantee this on. But just about every other sailing, they're guaranteeing that if you sail with Holland America to Alaska, they have a new Glacier Guarantee. They're guaranteeing that you will see a glacier on your trip. You may be saying, now, we're cruising to Hawaii. Of course we're going to see glaciers on our trip. Holland America knows what they're doing. They've been cruising to Alaska since the 1940s. They know this is in their benefit. They know that the odds of seeing a glacier are very high. Matter of fact, they're just as high as seeing someone twerk on Lido deck on a Carnival cruise ship. Okay, they're just as high as seeing someone saying something vulgar in the casino. Going to see a pier runner in Cozumel. This is going to happen, but there are events where this may not happen. Maybe the weather is bad. Maybe something is going on at port where ships cannot pull into a glacier site. This actually could happen. So it's something that's neat that Holland America is doing, guaranteeing that you will see a glacier. And if you don't, they're going to pony up. They're going to give you money back. 15% future cruise credit will be awarded to you if you don't see your glacier sighting experience on a Holland America ship. Casey Cole, the Chief Marketing Officer for Holland America, shared this. Our guests, particularly first-timers, have high expectations of seeing Alaska's glaciers, which are central to the experience of cruising in this region. With the Glacier Guarantee, we are ensuring that our guest experiences match their expectations, therefore enhancing customer satisfaction and trust in our Alaska itineraries. Let's just wrap it up and say this. If you're selling Holland America, you're going to see a glacier. That was before the guarantee. That's after the guarantee, unless something crazy happens with Mother Nature. And again, they can't make it to an area to see a glacier. Holland America, though, does a fantastic job in Alaska. Like I said, selling since the 1940s. They have experts who are on board. They, speaking of getting close, have experiences where they call it Alaska up close. They get up close to some of these glaciers and these experiences, so you really can have a great experience. Have you sailed Holland America to Alaska? Have you sailed to Alaska? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you have, did you see a glacier yourself? Or would your cruise line have owed you that Glacier Guarantee 15% cruise credit? Let us know in the comment section below as we talk about going from somewhere extremely cold where you're probably not taking off your clothes to a nude cruise. Okay, the nude cruise is not going to sell to Alaska. It's too cold. That would not be good. In multiple ways, the nude cruise to Alaska, or maybe it'd be entertaining. I don't know. The nude cruise though is not going to Alaska this year. Maybe they do it next year. I don't know. And it may not be a Glacier Guarantee. Maybe there's a guarantee you'll see something else. I don't know. But let's talk about nude cruising. It happens every single year. This group comes together and sells together. Last year it was the Carnival Pride, and that matched pretty well, right? Carnival Pride, take it all off and be prideful. Show what your mama gave you. This year it's Norwegian. The Norwegian Pearl will host this group. And people laugh at this. People think, oh, there's going to be no one on there. This ship, this selling will sell out, and I will tell you how much people are paying in just a second. The cruise will set sail from Miami. In 2025, we're looking at 11 days. 11 days. These are usually short, 6-7 day cruises. 11 days, February of 2025, on board the Norwegian Pearl, where you are invited to get comfortable if you would like. There are rules around this, okay? You don't just go through security, go through check-in, walk on board, and take your clothes off. That's not the way it works. Clothing can be taken off if the ship is at sea or is anchored. You are free to wear whatever you want to wear or nothing at all. And by the way, if you hate to pack, this is the cruise for you. You could pack in a Walmart bag. Bring what you need in a Walmart bag and get on board. You don't need to bring your 1 or 2 suitcases. It's interesting here. There are people, of course, these 2 sea days that are here, they're going to go clothing optional. There will be excursions that are clothing optional, but there are also rules on board that you have to abide by, okay? You can't just walk around naked the entire time like I can do at your house, okay? Here's some rules to abide by. When the ship is at sea or anchored, you're free to do whatever you want to do. When the ship is docked, you have to wear clothes. You can't be naked while the ship is in port and there's ships right next to you. That cannot be done. That is against the rules. Clothing is required in all dining rooms. In places that you get food, you have to have food, okay? You have to put the over the boulder shoulder holders on. That way the tongs are the only thing in the buffet, not something else, okay? You must wear a towel. If you're sitting on a seat that is shared, meaning that you're sitting there now, someone else is going to sit there later. Thank you so much for being so considerate. Put the towel down, put a towel around you. That way when I sit down, my bottom's not sitting where your bottom was. And this one is a big one. There's no pictures. You cannot carry your phone around. Oh my gosh, look at this, and take a picture. That's not allowed. You cannot do that. People will be booking this cruise. They've already booked the cruise, matter of fact. I was looking at the ship and its availability. they're booking this cruise. How much is this cruise? $2,000 per person. For an 11-night cruise, that's pretty good, right? That's not bad. Starting at $2,000 per person. But that's the demand, $2,000, and it will be sold out, $2,000 per person. You and your significant other goes, that's $4,000. You lost your money, and you can lose your clothes, all in one thing. I'm not going on the trip. I had a couple people that tagged me on Facebook, said, "Hey, here's your next group cruise." I'm sorry, I'm not going on that trip. As a matter of fact, I would not want to go on the trip following the Nude cruise. Norwegian does a great job at cleaning and keeping things clean and disinfecting and things like that. I'm not blaming Norwegian on this, but I'm telling you right now, I would not like to be on the cruise following the Nude cruise. I want a couple of weeks there for the crew to sanitize things, to clean things up. Yeah, that's not for me. Nude cruising, talk about it in the comments section below. Would you go? Would it be something? Of course, you don't have to take your clothes off if you don't want to. Nude beaches are a thing too. Several islanders yesterday, when we shared this story on Facebook, said, "Hey, I probably wouldn't do that, but I've been to a nude beach before, a topless beach," things like that. Getting close to Mother Nature. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. The show always goes by quick. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If so, give us a thumbs up. If you're signed into YouTube, bam, hit the button right there. You'll be done. We can't wait to share more content with you this weekend. We hope that you have a great one. We'll see you on our comment section below, on our Facebook page, and tomorrow right here on Island Time.